All right. In the words of Ralph Wiggum, Chief Wiggum, nothing to see here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not happy right now. I'm not. You didn't do anything. Far from it. You could never do anything wrong to me, hon. I'm talking about, in case you people are just dropping in, and I know most of you people, I said you people, were here until 2 minutes ago. I said, fuck it. I deleted the stream. So I hope you caught, if you thrill seekers got to see that for 2 seconds. Shannon, you tell your friend, Shenanigan, you tell your friend, I'm not happy. To top that off, she's got to save that shit for backstage, not here. I won't put up with that shit. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah. I pulled it. I just said, fuck it. No, I pulled the stream. I shut the stream down and then I deleted the video. I just was tired. Thank you, Randy. And it was a great stream last night. You know, yes, we are back. I'm not. Yeah, you saw it. A lot of you saw it. I didn't barely even see anything, to be honest with you. It was too quick. Hi, George. How are you? Yeah. Yes, thank you. Seriously, Fred. But yes, definitely. I guess that's why I called it Take Two for Brothers of the Road. It's a live Take Two, and I don't want any more nonsense. I don't want any nonsense from I don't want any nonsense, fuckery, tomfoolery, shenanigans. If she's outside the hotel room, that's fine. Either that or in Moses to Egypt, cast out. All right, my brother from another mother.
It was the right thing to do, bro.
And also
I thought about it.
God,
there she is, sweetheart.
I mean,
I almost said it right after it happened. I was gonna tell you to let's take that right down, but I was kind of shell shocked as everybody else.
Because I was doing good in the viewership.
Mello is shell shocked. That is saying something.
Yeah, I know, right?
I had 45 people in this. I had 45 people in this room.
Yeah, they'll come back.
I hope so.
It's gonna take them a second just to realize.
Once again, Shannon, I'm not pissed at you. I'm pissed at your friend.
She got taken advantage of too. She got victimized in this whole thing. Her friend fucked her.
To be fair, her friend, it seemed like a stream or two back, the last time she popped up, it seemed like she was on the verge of pulling something like that. I kind of got that vibe. So just be aware if she is present. Maybe take Shannon off screen real quick to make sure she can't pull that. Just a thought.
Or tell Shannon to be in avatar mode while that girl's around.
Right. And then to top that off, save that shit for the after party. With
the after party, we'd be digging it. We'd be rooting it on.
Ridiculous. You were ridiculous, okay? And that's all I can say about it.
Yeah, she was ridiculous. That's the name.
I'm usually an easygoing guy, aren't I, people? I usually
am.
That was
I would be.
I'll tell you that right now. That was my
town. I'd be freaking out too.
Yeah.
I at least had enough respect to make sure I had pasties on when I did it, because that's within terms of service.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I know exactly where the line is. I know where the line is in the sand of what you can get away with and what you can't. So I stay on the correct side of that.
Honestly, she had big silver dollar nipples, so you could see it. You know what I mean? It's
yeah, that's it, Randy. That's the whole story. You missed it. You should have been here. See, this is this is why everyone. If you never know what you're fucking missing.
It looked like pancakes to me.
The naked lady is gone. I'm sorry, Christopher. I know that's probably half of why you're. I'm just shitting, Christopher. I'm just kidding. Great. See, I don't know.
Just when you think you couldn't top yesterday's show.
Friggin' nursed on her. They're not great areolas. I went back and I paused it just to look because I'm mean.
Okay. Oh, good.
We all did.
Yeah. That's okay.
I knew it wasn't going to last long. It was going to be gone before so I might as well get an eyeball.
I figured, did we really didn't see it. I just thought called it.
That's what we all were like. What the? Shannon's face was the best, though. Her face was pure horror. Pure horror. Like Freddy Krueger was coming through the door. That's what kind of look she had.
The knife on Shannon, or is this a different person?
The password is
no,
what?
she's the one. She's the one.
I'm surprised she's the one.
She yanked her by the back of her head, she said, and grabbed her hair, and like she's a crazy girl.
Like, why the hell is she carrying a room with her? I'd be
get away from her. Because I don't know. They have this backstory thing. It's just, I'm like, you won't find me doing that. I want to help people and shit, but not.
It reminds me of like the Chicago X, like the one I showed you the friggin' leopard lady, like.
Yeah.
I got dinged for leopard lady. Sadly enough.
Of course, you friggin' did.
Thanks, leopard lady, you bitch. But the password is what? Yeah, I'll tell you right now. That would have been another moment in Psycho Television, but sorry, people, you had to have been here.
I'm saying just when you think that we couldn't top yesterday.
You know how they talk about lost media?
Oh,
yeah.
I was asleep through it yesterday. So what happened?
Was sleeping through it.
We wish you were here. We wish you were here.
No
I was literally just getting into bed right as it started. I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna potentially fall asleep a second time on stream in 1 week." Because I mean, we've already said she's on drugs. I'm like, I am not.
Yesterday's show was one of the most funnest shows I've ever been on. I mean, it was just such a fun, great time. What we want to build. Fun and great and memorable, you know what I mean? And not mean-spirited, not anything that, you can't, really wholesome almost, like really great entertainment. That's what I strive for.
Cool.
Even though I just sang a song called I Don't Give a Fuck, but
I don't give a fuck.
It's wholesome family entertainment.
You know what? Without the words, it almost sounds like a wholesome song. It's like a.
In my house, it was known as a wholesome song.
Yeah, I know, right? That's a trend I would love to see. Like people getting to know the song, and then when they get into an argument, they just, when someone's like, "I don't give a fuck," that would be funny as anything. Oh,
God, that'd
just
be awesome.
go away. That would be funny as anything, man. My God.
Please tell me you sung it at Loki.
Oh my God! Did you see what did you see this morning? Oh no, I went on this morning.
Well, I mean, I don't watch it now. I'm not welcome.
And I got to say some things about Loki, and I literally told him to shut the fuck up, and literally he shut the fuck up.
Good.
He's trying to backpedal too. I'm like, nah, we ain't having that. And Rachel allowed me to, and didn't even Susie said, "Yeah, Loki, take that."
Of course, now she does. Now that I'm gone.
Previously on Psycho's Platters.
Oh yeah, we could review. This is EFAPing. We're EFAPing our own show.
That's right.
Nick's going up 175.
Okay, let me see what a butcher cover looks like.
309.
Nick's going up 175.
Everybody wants to see the butcher cover. Their character meat cutter.
Oh, this is so great.
Remember, Richard, I love you.
Yeah, because you told me I have a butcher cover, and I'm like, I need to see this butcher cover. I've never seen someone show it in the.
You can clip this out as its own short.
And I sold it like before the whole record thing exploded.
Yeah.
When you people aren't here live, you miss out.
Hey, Paul, go full screen.
It was a pristine copy.
Ooh.
You gotta see this.
It went for like $27.50.
I will cash app him $5 to show me his butt.
Today, that was like, taken off, paid for the rest of my house.
That's right, Randy.
Yeah, I would have got you
easily, Nick.
I'll tell you what. About 13 years ago, I sold a sealed mono copy of Magical Mystery Tour. I did. It went for $900 13 years ago. I wish I still had that. What it would be today.
I know you would have got a lot more money.
No, it was UK.
Oh no, I mean, yeah. Ooh.
There you go.
Actually, they didn't come out as a full LP on in the US. Only
is that an original, Richard, or is that a reproduction?
I'll tell you what, the bidding war was insane.
I was hoping
put up for
Babe would be here
for
tonight.
$99 and went to $9.50.
Because your butcher cover, your butcher cover looks legit. It doesn't look like it's the pillable on butcher cover.
I would like to know how much he paid for that.
How much did you pay, Richard? Be honest.
Beatles, that's pretty good.
He
I like
paid
to
in
play on
Funko
Beatles.
Pop.
The Beatles.
I was told this was a third state.
This is a third state one?
You know what? Let's get that a little closer to the camera there.
You can see a little bit of the glue residue probably if it's a third stay, right?
Yeah. It was like pillable.
That's right. You see the glue goo.
One of those slicks.
Nick just wants to knock his dick in the dirt.
So
we don't know.
To know, is that a butcher cover?
I'll give you
is that a butcher cover, Nick, or is that a reproduction? What do you think?
I think it's a repro. Who am I?
Poor Richard.
Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, "That's too clean.
Yeah,
that's too clean."
There's nothing around the edges, like no.
So I guess this is my best one of the evening.
Oh, poor Richard! You crushed his dreams.
Well, I mean, didn't I don't want to mention the name of the person, but wasn't there someone who was making repros just for collector's items for people in the
right.
Oh yeah, there's always that
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I think there was someone who was making them. But
Can I look at it one more time? I'm sorry. You put up the screen again.
Here we go.
Please.
I mean,
now remember, Richard, we're not making fun of you, but some people wanted to see this
5 years ago. And I sold mine for almost $600. It went for like $575.
Wow.
Bastard.
Hey, Paul, can you make me big for a second?
Dave said, Nick will give you $10 for Richard after he gives the 170 to Shannon for
Blair Witch Project. There.
I also own a butcher.
I'm talking about an LP, not the CD.
Oh, this is a mini LP replica.
That's cute.
And of course, Mello takes a moment to.
Woo, somebody took a Mino rip. I heard that cough.
Oh, is that what I sound like?
It's cool that you have a CD copy, but the CD copy ain't worth as much as the record copy. I don't think so.
Dave, he says he may go as high as
I own the
$12.50.
butcher.
I want to see this butcher cover, man. I want to see the butcher cover up close.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Dave,
okay, Richard, so we can see it, not upside down.
Between that and Mello's rips, my God.
The other way, just go.
Yeah, like hold it right side up, maybe. There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
or
you
just
keep
the thing in your hand.
That's some Dramamine. You may get seasick.
That's I'm getting seasick.
No.
Quit kicking me.
It's a storm. It's a storm.
A 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
I feel like I'm watching Deadliest Catch.
On a roller coaster?
Oh my God.
Richard, when you figure out how to show your butcher cover.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh, it's so sad.
Okay. Now go ahead and flip it to the left one time. Flip it to the left one time. There you go.
Turn it 45 degrees. There you go.
No, our left.
Oh my God.
Oh, Richard.
No, the other way, Richard.
Yeah.
Richard.
No, the other way.
Yeah. No. You almost had it.
I can't deal with this.
You guys do realize we're living in a VC moment right now, right? This is a VC.
Just make it a video.
45.
Not upside down, Richard.
I can't believe this.
There you go.
Is this real life?
Mark that. Is this real life?
Up the cover, like at the very top.
Pull it down. Just pull it down, Richard.
Pull it down a little bit. And
break
You're watching demonstrating, you better flip that.
You got them all excited and going and moving.
Oh, listen to us all go.
Put it really close to the kid. Okay, yeah. Just down.
Oh yes, that's what I was waiting for. God.
Why does this feel like a vinyl version of Crane game?
Right.
Oh my God!
Richard Coffee has a black band around it.
Hey, you know what? Awesome
You
record,
can't deal with
Richard.
this.
I'm
I
so
can't.
glad you have it. Put it back on the wall. Thank you.
Oh, it's in a frame, duh.
Oh my God, so classic.
It's pretty cool, Richard. It's pretty cool. You better guard that record. Someone might come and steal it from you, not me.
The Ruddles
Oh
of the
my
Butcher
God.
Can you
They don't say you bought it like you think. I bought it from a place that specializes in rare records.
Yeah, we're from. We just became a part of history. Come on, Paul.
Oh my God.
That was your best moment on stream, Paul, getting Richard to have that record right side up.
Now, wait a second. Now,
I think next week you have to judge the cornbread contest.
Oh man, what a moment.
Wow.
oh, okay.
Oh, George, please
That's
do
right.
not air that out on public.
Oh man.
All right.
That was fun.
Love you, Richard. Don't be bad.
Oh, Richard's the best.
Like I said, he's not even home right now, so.
Oh, is he doing karaoke?
No, he dipped in at my karaoke thing, but he had to leave early because he was going somewhere with his mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
He might still be watching on his phone.
Probably.
No, because he would have still been commenting on mine if he were.
All right, that's true.
All right, let's see. Jen, I
I
know
did
you were.
Michael for him, and it made him happy.
Yeah. So, how did the karaoke do? How did you do?
About
over there?
$45 today.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, now here's the thing. Truthfully, me, and Mello were talking because Mello was the first one up here, and he's like, Jen's doing karaoke right now. We ought to go. So I tried to pull you while you were live, and that's when you finished it.
We were gonna double stream you.
To finish up quickly so I could hop over here when I saw the message said stream.
See.
At the same time, Sarah gave me $20, be like, here, sing your heart out. So I did the entire Liza with the album because fuck it, why not?
Fuck it, that's right.
I did the entire thing start to finish.
And speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, almost 40 people in the room. Please
hit that like button.
Subscribe. Tell your enemies, tell your frenemies about Psycho's Bladders. And if you want to throw some, what do we want to call it? Change for vinyl ornament. I can guarantee you, I can promise that there will not be any Funko Pop purchasing from this guy here. Because I almost did though once, almost. And you know about this, Jen, because we talked about this.
Yeah.
That nudie suit, Michael Nesmith, not to be confused with the nudie chick that was on the last episode.
No. Oh my God, are you buying it?
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. What? No. Well, that too. It didn't happen. But I'm talking about the nudie chick. It didn't happen. This is not. These are not the droids you're looking for, despite how hairy they might have been. Anyways,
time to get the donos.
Yeah, for as expensive as those things are, if they weren't quite as high priced as they are, I would buy one.
Well,
I mean, they have so many. I don't even know which one I would want is the one that I would buy.
But here's the thing: I can't remember about that particular one. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that through Video Ranch or was that through Jody?
Neither. That was there's a guy who custom makes them by hand. He sells them directly through his Etsy shop. I think he goes by the screen name Simeon1, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Somebody get Beetle up to 8,000 subs.
Yes,
how cool?
please.
What are you
wonderful.
What are you at this point?
Let me check right now.
Oh, stop, Fred.
There you
go. Stop, Fred. You know what? I'll tell you why.
91 to go.
91. Guys, get her to 8,000. 91 subs.
I'm going to hit it by my birthday. So.
I like you, Fred, but no, don't do that to her. I can't sing real well either, Fred. I bet you. Fred, let me ask you something. Yes or no? Can you sing better than? Can you sing decent? I used to be able to sing decently back when I was in high school. I can't do it now. I'll still
hold my own.
when nobody's in the car.
Because he hangs out with Ray.
Now, I don't want to start any stuff here.
I
understand
saying,
what you're saying. I know. Okay, so he can sing decent, more decent than me, and that's good. More power to you. Like Doctor. Oh, geez, what the hell, Doctor? I like this one. I like the Avatar. Dr. Squirrel's Nut House. Trish, the woman talking about demons and must have been under the influence of spirits, like 80 proof tape.
Yeah.
Fire.
It will take you to burn. I am the god of hellfire.
Oh boy. Yeah, nobody's gonna pay to. Yeah, nobody would pay to watch me sing either. It was a high school chorus production. But
I don't think it would be great, but I think
no, keep going, Jen. Keep going.
Listen, I'm decent at it. I mean, decent enough to where people throw money at it. So
I think you're good.
Bad. Apparently, quite a few people think I'm decent at it. So he can drink his haterade. It's fine.
That's fine.
I jam with you anytime, Jen. Honestly.
Oh, thank you.
I think I would do a good duet with you.
Aw.
I bet you can harmonize too.
Sometimes I harmonize to the songs I'm doing the karaoke too.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever harmonized?
Somebody pointed it out. I wasn't even consciously doing it.
Have you ever harmonized with another singer?
Yes.
Like live? You have? Well, that's good then.
Well, not on stage, but I mean, like just doing it in real time with my sister.
Right. That's great. That's
That's what I was asking. Thank you, James, for confirming that. I was about to pull it up on IMDb to check.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's where I remembered the name from.
That's right. He was in the Tommy movie, and then
yeah, he was the Hawker.
Yes, and if Carl wasn't playing drums on that, I know that most of that band left to form Atomic Rooster. That's right.
Oh, okay.
So they were technically an Crazy World Arthur Brown offshoot. Yes. Oh man. Uh-oh. Is he? I know. Well, you know what? We learn lots of things all over the place. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling you, Jen, sometime this week, my little package. I don't know how big the damn thing is, but that didn't sound right. Dr. Squirrel, here by accident, or are you a record nerd too? His favorite might be the Chipmunks. Could be. Or Budgie. Well, no, Budgie would probably be Squirrel's enemy, would be Budgie. That guy now sells hibachi grills. Yes, he might as well.
Budgie was a great group.
Oh, no kid. You know what? Who the hell was it that covered Bread Fan from Budgie?
Metallica.
Yeah.
Metallica.
I mean, at least Metallica understood, you know. But yeah, those first couple Budgie albums, holy shit.
Excellent.
I had the first one where, like, I don't know if I still have it, but yeah, he's a little parakeet flying on the, what the hell is it? He's flying on something, like going into war. And I'm just yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's right. I forgot. Squirrel Nut Zippers would be maybe his favorite band. I collect records, but I also help people with their addictions to anything, especially D's nuts. That's right.
Well, we had somebody a couple minutes ago.
Boy. No, I ain't dealing with that nonsense. Not today. Not.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I don't remember who did it. I think it would have been me. Anyways, are the Shags still performing? Oh my God. You're funny, George. Say goodnight, Gracie. I listened to that. There was a CD that I found, and if you saw the Jukebox from Hell, I think it was episode, I don't remember, but it's Shags. I do the Shags album, and the CD had extra stuff because they tried to reunite in the mid-70s. And of course, that didn't go over either. Squirrels. They're here at the nut house.
Is it bad that I've sung it that way before?
Squirrels. I'll tell you what, I bet you one of his favorite groups is Chipmunks.
I want a new squirrel. Do 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 do. Let's see. Could any of the could any Beatles song or Monkey song fit with the word squirrel? That's that.
Oh, yeah, I got one. Oh,
squirrel.
Forget
Forget that
that squirrel.
squirrel.
I was thinking of squirrel.
Oh God. Yeah.
Squirrel.
Hey Mello, what's the best venue you've ever played at?
The best venue I ever played at was, it's hard to say. I played some pretty cool thing. Nothing like David, or I played local stuff, but I played a parade that we have every year that had like 100,000 people at it going down the road. That was fun. And then I played a Republican convention with 12,000 people. And that was really amazing. That was probably like one of my favorite gigs I ever did.
Here's a squirrel song for you.
Oh my God.
So
did you
sad.
put it? Did you share it? Did you share it through Facebook? Because
I can share it there.
Yeah, share it there, because then I can go pinpoint into a.
You can always do. He's Chip. I'm Dale.
And here's the thing about why weren't they wearing pants? Why were none of them wearing pants?
Because they were all Donald Ducking it.
Yeah.
What was the name of that damn show?
DuckTales?
No, the Disney one with the squirrels. Chippendale Rangers?
Chip and Dale. That's what I just said. Like, he's Chip. I'm Dale. That's like the theme song, Chip and Dale.
No, it's not.
They have in the 40s, I'm saying. They sang a song called
okay. So I was like in the 90s, so it was not.
No. They sang it in their cartoon, like he's Chip, I'm Dale. Like they would have a whole like Woody Woodpecker almost. It was like I just don't remember the rest of the words.
Let's see.
You got to remember, we also got Secret Squirrel.
Right.
Secret Squirrel. Morocco Mole.
Morocco Mole.
I don't know how I stumbled upon it back in the days of LimeWire. I found this.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know how. But I ended up with this damn MP3, and it still lives rent-free in my head like 20 years later.
What was it of?
What I sent to Paul to play.
Oh, I got you.
Squirrels. All we really are is squirrels. We're being hunted, we are squirrels. We are appealing, we are squirrels. We want feather nuts, but people splatter our guts when they're on a country drive. It isn't easy to survive. Back in the other day, I saw a squirrel get blown away. Him on a dinner tray. Cooked him into a souffle.
In Arkansas, of course.
The season opens up today. If you're a squirrel, run away. I don't know what else I should say. Please call the ASPCA. Fur coats from us are made.
Oh boy.
Fur is nice, but I like suede. They scrape our fur off with a blade and never bother with first aid. We squirrels really like to play, and we like to catch some rays. Please don't kill us this week, pray. We're cute and harmless anyway. Squirrels, we're not delicious. Squirrels, we are not raccoons. Squirrels don't live in palm trees. Squirrels, or in your bathroom. Squirrels. That's all we really are is squirrels. Isn't it fine? I am a squirrel. Please help and save us. We are squirrels. I wanna whip out my squirrel.
Yikes.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
You betcha.
Like I said, it's so stupid. I don't even know how the hell I ended up with that damn song, but I did.
Oh.
It's on my iPod, And then I would have it on shuffle, and this would come on in the middle of like actual legit songs. People would be like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, I honestly don't know, but it makes me laugh. So it's
that's not the only song that's going to get stuck in your people's heads today.
Is Fish Heads the next one?
You know, sometimes with your clairvoyancy, it makes me kind of wonder.
I was thinking of Fish Heads.
Maybe you should guess the lottery numbers.
I
or
should.
Something, you know. One of the first videos played on the first day of MTV.
One of the first music videos I ever saw in my life, and knew word for word.
Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up,
Yum.
Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up,
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, floating in the soup.
Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Ask a fish head anything you want to. They won't answer, they can't talk.
I haven't heard this in so long.
Follow the bouncing fish and sing along.
I knew the song by the time I was 3.
Get out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in.
Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
They can't play baseball, they don't wear sweaters, they're not good dancers, they don't play drums.
Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Roly-poly fish heads are never seen drinking cappuccino in Italian restaurants with Oriental women.
Yeah.
Fish heads, roly poly.
Oh my God. I see this video giving a lot of kids nightmares back then.
No, I loved this thing.
You know, one Halloween we should construct the whole scene live.
Yeah, right?
Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
They should have paired up with the Chipmunks and did that.
They should. They sound like them.
Just like them.
Barnes and Barnes, ladies and gentlemen. One of the members is Will Robinson from Lost in Space.
I'll tell you what, though.
I didn't know that.
Yes. See,
I'll tell you what. If you listen to that song, they kind of stole that melody, the piano part. Listen, it's very close. Listen to Dan Fogelberg, Heart Hotels. The song Heart Hotels.
Okay.
Pull it up and just pull up the first few seconds of it and just hear what I mean.
Of what?
Dan Fogelberg. You know who Dan Fogelberg is, right?
Sorry, I was trying to take care of some business on the side here. Somebody was being
the song Heart Hotels by Dan Fogelberg. Okay. Listen to that beginning and then listen to the piano of Fish Heads. It's almost very close. Like almost like a lawsuit. You could probably.
Ooh, the music lawyer would have fun.
Oh, I love that girl. I watch her all the time.
I do too.
She's beautiful too. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Who are you talking about?
This female lawyer. She's an entertainment lawyer kind of thing.
Oh, you know what, Mello?
She has a red streak in her hair. I forget her name.
Mello, I see your point. I just heard the opening note, and I'm like, my God.
Hey, what's up, people?
Hey, what's up?
Am I causing an echo?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, okay, I'm causing an echo. Okay. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm like about to go like thrifting. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me go see what everybody's doing. So.
Cool. Yeah, I hope you find some.
All right. Well, let me instead of ruining your show, let me go
You're
ahead
not
and
ruining my
show.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the echo was like overwhelming.
Yeah. Listen to this, Jen. Let see if you guys hear it like I do.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Is that not identical?
Yes.
Many windows.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see your point.
So now I need to find out what year that was made, because then we can
what
find
came
out
out?
who was really.
Dan Fogelberg, I think, was 78.
I think it came first.
But I'm not positive. It could have even been earlier or maybe later, but it's a 70s song, I think. And Fish Heads, I think, came out 1980,
81.
maybe?
Yeah,
1981.
81.
That's when sampling started happening, too. Not too much later. Tone Loc did
the correct answer.
The correct answer is
Fogelberg swiped from Barnes and Barnes. It came out in 84.
Really?
Oh.
Wow, maybe he did hear that and heard that.
Weekend. Shame on you, Fogelberg.
You got to remember, John Lennon heard "Good Morning" in the Cornflakes commercial, and he took it and made "Good Morning," but it was the same exact melody as the commercial when you think about it.
But he at least admitted that he ripped stuff off.
Oh yeah, he did that from "Come Together," was from Chuck Berry.
Yep, of course.
And George Harrison took "Something in the Way She Moves" from James Taylor.
And then Paul McCartney literally stole like the entire lyrics of "Golden Slumbers" from an old music book.
Right.
He couldn't read the music, so he put his own music to it. But he stole those lyrics.
Wow, that's one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time.
I love it. I mean, I'm not holding it against the guy, but
Right.
it's just.
I'm not either. Absolutely.
Is it just me, or is everybody in California driving like trash today?
It's California.
I'm in New Jersey.
Well, I'm in California, and people usually drive like trash, so.
They drive like trash out here, too.
Oh, okay. Awesome, Jeff.
Or maybe it's holiday weekend. I don't know. Holiday weekend, everybody drives like trash. I guess I don't know.
We got a Hasidic
I thought what happened
Jewish
everybody in your stream. Damn, you're going to have to put that up on OnlyFans there, Paul.
No, I deleted the whole video. If you didn't see it when it happened, you missed out.
Ooh, I mean, that was cool. I was like, wow.
That's right. Who needs Wikipedia when you have Paul Psycho's live stream? You're correct.
Right.
That was supposed to be Demon Girl from what she was saying?
That was
Demon Possessed Girl.
Yeah, Demon Possessed Girl.
Okay.
Living Dead Girl.
It's crazy. You never know what you're going to see on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Shannon, if you're still watching this, send that pic to my phone. I want to see that. Since I can't share with the world. Stupid YouTube.
But she won't have it on her phone now. Because it just went transferred through her phone.
You are so welcome, because that is one of my favorite silly songs. I love that song.
I love it too.
I will sing or whistle it. I will whistle it at work.
I don't know what that is.
The Dead Milkmen. I've heard of them. I don't know the music. I'm not going to lie. And yes, so thank you, Sean.
Well, that makes me feel better for not knowing them either.
Fish. See, now I'm going to have that song in my fucking back. You know what? Let's do a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
As we've gone off before. No, this is. I mean, there's music in this, but no. You see, now that we're going to play these couple over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
In case you miss it, people. But
is it what I think it is?
Yeah, it is. So the thing is that if you grew up in the 60s and 70s and early 80s, and depending on what market you were in, you saw these cartoons. Now, like I said, I was from Chicagoland. I know New York got it, and Pennsylvania. I don't know any others. But
My dad's a Chicagoland person, so I saw these two by proxy. She showed them to me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, three of my favorite elves. That's right.
So Hard Rockin' Joe? Well, I had the order wrong, but
courtesy of the Library of Chicago. A really good site to check out, the Museum of Broadcasting. Go sub to them on YouTube. They are great.
my children, and you shall hear a story fantastic, a story so queer. It's all about Santa and his helpers three. There's Hard Rock and Coco and Joe.
Now Hart's the driver up there by his sleigh. Coco reads maps and he shows him the way. No old Santa really has no need.
Sorry, I feel better.
But takes him 'cause he
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, you lady, aye, Donner and Blitzen, away, away. Oh, you lady, aye, oh. I'm Hard Rock. I'm Coco. I'm Joe.
Ooh, those are creepy.
No doubt.
You're being hypnotized, Jen.
Oh, like I've seen these
The
before.
correct answer is everyone. Thank you, Lisa.
I've no way of knowing just what you'll receive. But you'll hear their laughter, that much I do know. 'Twill be Hard Rock and Coco and Joe.
The three little men, only 2 feet high, singing to Santa way up in the sky, laughing and shouting as the sleigh bells ring. It's Hard Rock and Coco and Joe.
I love this music.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Okay. I'm driving here. I'm driving here.
He's Coco. He's Joe. And Santa is busy with his happy pack. He trusts his drivers and never looks back. Oh, lady, I know. He's Hard Rock. He's Coco. He's Joe.
Okay.
Now, I hate to say this, but look at the Santa if you haven't figured it out yet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed.
Now, I will explain this. This was the main person on the team was from Japan. Seriously.
Wow.
Because I didn't wonder about that part.
And another thing, one of the people that worked on this would end up working for Don Bluth Animation in the 80s. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Me too, Dusty. And you should. Hard Rock, Coco, and Joe, 1951, ladies and gentlemen. I was quite proud
What's up,
of myself
David?
about Meet the Beatles. You're right, as you should. That's
I
right.
think I've made this joke before too about that album cover.
I still like what was it? Ruddles at Butcher Shop. Oh my God, that would have been good. That's right. The VC Illuminati, always watching everyone.
I have to figure out a way to actually.
And
So,
all
like,
dogs
promote
go
my,
to heaven and Land Before Time.
I like
Thumbelina,
those.
Rockadoodle. I could rattle them all off.
Littlefoot's mom.
I know, still breaks me.
My
Hey,
I gotta
kids
figure out a
were,
way to get all you guys in on my
my
private
kids
viewings,
were
do private
crying.
viewings of movies.
What's up, Davey?
My kids were crying when Littlefoot's mom died. I almost did too.
I still do over that one. It still
Maybe-
breaks me as an adult. Then again, so does All Dogs Go to Heaven. Let's be real.
Yeah. Oh man.
There was Pebble and the Penguin.
Getting ready to.
Anastasia, Don Blue.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
I've got
What's up,
things to
Lisa?
report. I got things
Oh,
to
yeah?
report. My dad is seeing California Dreams by Mama and the Papas right now.
Cool.
Nice.
He can't
That's
sing,
cool.
but I love him.
We used to steal a pumpkin pie today.
Davey.
I just put that as my avatar because I was on someone's stream, and I just
Okay.
rolled with it. Because I said I was
No,
getting a
I
Costco
didn't.
pumpkin.
I didn't know Jack Black was doing a new Christmas movie.
Oh God.
Oh,
I think-
it's terrible.
Oh wait,
Terrible.
no, I saw that. Is that the one where it's like the demonic one?
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, he's the
All right,
demonic
hang
person in the movie?
hang on a minute. I gotta find this damn thing now.
It's terrible. It's
It's
terrible.
really creepy.
I love
looking.
Jack Black. I love me some Jack Black. He's a
Oh,
good looking
man.
dude,
It's
but I'm not gonna watch a
it's-
demonic Santa.
He's satanic, like as anything in real life. I mean, the guy's really
I
in.
can't tell if this is a nod to Krampus or what this is, but I was like, this is.
Their whole career, his whole career, he's always made satanic jokes and always like claimed that he works with the devil, puts it in with Tenacious D, and he, like he's so fascinated by it. He has to produce this kind of material.
I mean, I understand Randy, but Dusty does a better job of car videos. In my opinion.
Oh, what, car video?
Yeah, car videos.
I'm causing a hell of an echo. I mean, hold on.
Yeah, I think I won't see it.
Yeah, it's pretty trashy looking.
I mean, it's a bad movie, but you know what? And I might watch it later on if it ends up on some streaming platform.
Well, it just says it's gonna be on Paramount.
Oh, Paramount? I don't have Paramount. I only have
But it's
Netflix.
like that saying, the saying is like, I watch it so you don't have to.
You take the
You
movie
can watch
Grenade.
it so we don't have to.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to go up to the Salvation Army, see if we can find anything good?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you
You
taking
find
us with
anything?
you? Are you taking us with you for the thrifting?
I hope so. Ooh.
Honestly,
I call him the Mexican Jack Black.
I'll just say this though.
Oh,
man,
Nacho
it's
Libre.
like-
We call him Nacho Libre when
Nacho Libre.
Go, like my little lantern, my little antlers.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, do that again. Oh, we'll do that again.
We have a nose too. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh,
look at
that.
All right, let's go. Let's see if we can find anything. See if all the rest of the vinyl and CD hunters have been out here today.
Yeah, if you come across any monkeys, you know where to send them.
Especially birds, bees, monkeys, and mono.
Yes, no, send it to me.
No.
Send it to me, not him.
Lisa, I'll tell you something. Like I said, this was a couple of years ago. Jess was still alive. I went to a Goodwill in the next town over, and they literally had the first 4 Monkeys albums, and all in mono. I grabbed them, including the Pisces. I have a mono copy of Pisces.
Nice.
$1 a piece, $1 a piece for all
Wow.
of them. Beautiful shape. I said, these are my copies. These are never leaving. I'll give away. I give away Monkeys records to friends that don't really know. It's like, here, it's like a drug dealer. Here's a free taste. Hope you enjoy it.
Hoping they'll get bit by the record bug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it, Paul! You deserve it because you lost Jess, so you deserve to find a mono.
Yeah.
Well, because when you lose someone close to you, you hope to find something to remember them by.
She put up with me. She put up with me a lot. All right, so let's see. We're live here in California at a Goodwill.
He's sideways.
And he's sideways. And
well, Dusty, you're doing a Richard Dolan. You're doing a Richard Dolan.
He went to that school of camera work. That's right. And
Richard Dolan has taught him well. Richard Dolan, ooh, clothing. Ooh, a lot of clothing.
Do you
remind me to go to that Salvation Army?
I'm getting very motion sick already.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? If I'm going to look for clothing, obviously I look for jeans, used jeans, and concert T-shirts. I used to be real good at finding concert shirts that were in great shape. Oh, look at the shit ton of CDs. Is that a Beach Boys CD right off the bat? Where's Mason when you need him?
Take it. Whoa, your CD collections are more. Dang, your Goodwills are better than my Goodwill. My Goodwill sucks like shit.
Oh, mine doesn't even have music added.
That's Phoenix. You should take Phoenix. You don't like Phoenix?
What's
They're
Phoenix?
indie.
Oh.
Every time I go into these Goodwills, I just look at things I'm going to flip. Am I going to sell this easy?
Just wait till he hits the vein of Barbara Streisand and Andy Williams.
Buy all the Barbara. Buy all the Andy.
I'm just telling you, every Goodwill I ever go to always seems to have that. I'm not necessarily knocking.
I'm so jealous of ours. Oh, Lily
What
Allen.
is that?
That was Lily Allen.
Oh, you just like Lily Allen?
Yeah.
Take Lily Allen with you.
Come on, puss.
Yeah.
How much are they asking per CD?
Here's $2.
$2. Wow.
$2.
Used to be $1. Used to be $1.
Are you serious?
Well, California prices.
Garbage. I saw garbage.
Ooh.
In my Goodwill, in the record section, I see nothing but Harry Belafonte. Like somebody fucking hates better, and what's his name? Johnny Mathis. I see a billion Johnny Mathis records.
David Donnelly, Mellow D.
What is that?
P.U. Pinchloaf.
Any interesting looking Damien Rice?
Oh, Damien Rice is fantastic. If you
His
like
last
folk
tour
music.
was sponsored by Uncle Ben.
Wait, you don't like Damien Rice? He's fantastic. He has a very famous song called Cannonball. He does this kind of like folksy kind of rock music.
For $2.
September morning.
Oh, American Idol, leave that shit behind.
What the Home Alone Christmas? What's on that?
I know some of these artists. I don't know who that is.
That was
that?
It's intriguing. I'll take it for cover alone.
Who's that?
Intriguing.
Who is it?
Maybe.
It's William Hung.
Maybe.
William Hung.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, we tried to.
William Hung graduated from my friend's college.
Did he really?
Yeah, my friend went to UCLA. And William Hung and him were
in
the same class or something.
I love that.
Yeah. William Hung was a very serious guy, but then he lost all his money.
Oh.
Well, yeah, his career didn't take off.
Yeah, I know it didn't take off. I didn't know he lost all his money.
Yeah, because he was gambling. William Hung was gambling.
Okay.
You say that was the Scissoring Sisters? What?
Oh, the Scissor Sisters.
Oh, look, man,
Scissor
name's
Sisters
Steamroller.
is
That's
a band.
Christmas.
Scissor Sisters is a band by Jake Shear.
I know. I'm
It's
just
an
fucking with you.
LGBTQ plus band.
We know.
Oh, I didn't think you guys knew who they were because they're kind of modern.
I know a lot of names, but I don't know the music.
Right there. I spy one right there in the red letters. Andy Williams.
Yeah,
Well,
get
you guys,
some
I'm
Andy
going to go ahead and I'm
Williams.
going to log off so I can take a little bit better of a look here.
Okay.
If I get back in time, I'll show you guys what I've hauled.
Please do.
Okay.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
get some Andy Williams. Get some Andy Williams. Thank you for your service.
In the VC Army. Collecting the music that we all love and cherish. Or maybe not.
He should have picked up that Phoenix, man, because that Phoenix is pretty cool.
I never heard of Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix is they had that song called 1901.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, Sean. In the last year, I found more Kraftwerk vinyl than I have CDs. Fact.
Fact.
I got one Kraftwerk vinyl. I got Man Machine.
Say that 5 times fast. Wheeler Walker Jr. is baby daddy of the Scissor Sisters' brother. What a strange family tree.
I know.
Randy, I could have kicked a better field goal. Yeah, those garbage CDs, if they were in good condition.
Oh, he should have picked up the garbage ones.
Did he not grab those? I thought he did.
I'm going to get some more coffee. You guys discuss.
Okay. Hey, Kimba.
Hit that like, folks.
Hit it.
Hit it and enjoy. Go all the way. Hit the subscribe button too.
Yeah.
I filled this with brandy.
Did you really?
I've almost drank the whole thing just since I've been sitting here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Are you feeling it?
I'm
Are you starting to feel it?
This is on top of the sherry I had during the karaoke stream.
Oh, are you starting to feel it?
Oh, of course, I was feeling it before I started this.
All right.
That's why when I saw on the first stream, I was like, am I going to be speaking of my sugar tank?
I don't know.
Oh,
Guess I'm stuck with pumpkin pie.
It's the last thing I want to see right now.
Somebody commented that he's a bit funny since Milk Libre. I'm like, you might have a point.
Let's
I feel like I'm listening in on a phone conversation.
Not as bad as that one time with Joe when he was like fighting with his girlfriend in the background.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's not what you want to have happening on stream.
No, that was like over a year ago, and we were just kind of like, "Oh shit, he should have muted."
I mean, they're still together, right, Joe and his girlfriend?
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. But it was just like
they've been together for so long.
Yeah. But it's like, this is
14
what
years.
I think after that, I got
14
paranoid
years?
about making sure
Wow.
Something like that.
I always turn off my mic and cam if I get up for anything, just in case there's weird shit going on in the background.
14
I'm
years is
like,
a
I don't
long
want
time to be
chance
with
it.
someone.
Right.
Yeah, I hope he picked up those garbage CDs. I said, I would take them off his hand, the garbage.
Randy's like, no, you're supposed to. I did that one time already, but I had pasties on, so.
I had to restart the stream.
Yeah, but I don't think you did that on camera. You did that backstage.
I let the shirt fall open during the stream, in case you forgot. You told me to bounce during the stream, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, but that was so split seconding. It was like,
I know. However, backstage was when I full flashed. So.
no, yeah, that was for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
You were like slow about it too. It wasn't like you were like this. You're like,
Yeah, be careful because there's a guy named Davey Strange Aim and he records everything.
Oh, I know he does. I've been well
no,
aware
that's
of him
why
for
she
over
did
a
it
year.
backstage. And it was a lovely
No, I
sight,
did
man.
backstage mostly to show to Paul, hey, I'm not as reckless as that probably looked. I did have a safeguard in place. I did have pasties on. Just to make sure, in case there was a gust of wind or anything, we're not going to see too much.
And what a lovely sight it was. It's so wonderful. I'll never get it out of my head.
Yay.
I'll always see Jen in a new light now. I mean, honestly, if I didn't like her before, boy, I really like her now.
Tits and ass. I'm not on YouTube. You're not doing that to me.
Yeah, you guys can give requests of what Dusty should pick up if he finds at the thrift store. Because we don't want him to leave behind the good shit.
All right, everyone. Shh, shh, shh. All right, enough of that.
Damn it. I know I want pie. Maybe I'll get some. I know that
American Pie. American Pie.
Mello was the originator of American Pie.
I like 3 types of pie: pumpkin, berry, and apple.
Was that movie based off of Mel?
Hippity hop. Right? The password is hippity hop. Actually, the password for today in general is probably the password is, and they called her the streak.
I'll tell you what, I did have a something about Mary situation one time.
You had what?
I had a something about Mary situation one time.
No.
Wait, the zipper or the hair gel?
The hair gel.
Oh.
It was back in high school days, you know.
Of course.
Oh man, how embarrassing!
It's just like that embarrassing. That's funny. You see, it's just like that Grandma's Boy we watched the other day. That little clip. It's like where the girl walks in. I can't stop coming. I'm sorry. I can't stop coming. I'm going.
Oh my God! It's like that episode of Sex Sent Me to the ER. The chick who literally couldn't stop.
Oh, I've seen Sex Sent Me to ER. I didn't know I was pregnant. I used to watch those shows.
No, I know that particular show though. I watched like every episode multiple times.
The 1,000-Pound Sisters, I like them.
Yeah.
My 600-Pound Life, Hoarder, Mama
Fat bottom
June.
girls make the
I
right
watch them all. Oh, I also like that show. I Love a Mama's Boy. There was this one mama that was crazy on there.
I don't think I've seen
most mama boys are.
Well, it's TLC is not really TLC anymore.
No,
You're not really learning anything.
Well, I mean, we're learning about the dregs of society, but
I mean, I used to watch Kate Plus 8.
Oh God, I forgot about that. I watched that
I used to
briefly.
watch that.
Did you watch Honey Boo Boo too?
Yes.
Well, you know, Honey Boo Boo's mom had issues, man. She had issues. That one.
If I see their names pop up in the news, I still read it.
His naked grandma.
19 and counting.
My sister
I remember
tried to
them.
recreate it.
I remember them. The whole family fell apart. The son ended up in jail.
All kinds of it.
But my sister literally idolized the Duggars to the point where she wanted to be the Duggars. She only made
Why
it.
would you want to be Joshua Duggar?
But she made it 7 kids in before her body went nope. So.
Wow. Yeah. The Duggars have what? Like, no, wait.
19?
Yeah, 20 kids or
20,
19.
yeah.
In the words of the iconic comic Andrew Dice Clay, the little old woman in the shoe, her uterus fell out. Oh, now listen.
So did my sisters. That's not even a joke. That's
No.
not even a joke.
I'm just saying. I just was mentioning that.
Her body literally noped out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That can
ladies and
happen, and
gentlemen,
it did.
welcome to the 40 people that are watching here on the stream.
Hopefully your uterus does not fall out while you're watching the stream.
By the way, Richard wants to tell us I'm wearing pasties right now and nothing else.
Nice.
Probably explains the strange looks he's getting in line at Target. Yes, Richard, you should say that for Walmart because nobody would have paid attention.
Richard, why did you do it at Target? First off, Target is higher class than Walmart. If you're gonna do that, you do it at a low class store like Walmart.
Just Trucker, you're right. You should have seen the trial down here for Duggar. Seriously.
Hey,
unfortunately, I do have a Duggar show moment, believe it or not. The cameras happen to so I'm at the hospital for I think it was Chess. I was in the hospital for Chess, local hospital. And the next thing I'm seeing I'm in the second level and I'm watching this, looking down. Here comes, I'm not kidding you, 20 people and about three cameras all going through this one room. And I'm going, shit, I know what this is. One of the kids or whatever delivered a kid. Or she was delivering I think she was delivering, what'd she have, 19 kids? So that had to have been like 17 or 18 at that point.
I mean, my mom is pretty close to that. My mom is one of 17, so.
For what it's worth, I mean, it's not as cool as that, but I mean, my dad had a Dog the Bounty Hunter moment at the apartment house that he used to own and everything.
Oh my,
with the camera crew there and everything. And this was right before he sold the place, but it was like, oh, I wonder if they ever aired the episode.
Beth was nicely endowed, but you see, so you worked with a woman and it's 6. I had 5 kids, and I'm going to tell you, I don't even know how I did it. After that first one came out, oh God, that hurt. That hurt so much. My sister had been a nurse for 40 years, and some of the things she told me came into ER due to injuries sustained in this pursuit of pleasure, aka chewables, big wine bottles, et cetera, et cetera. I love going to the frozen food aisle, shop right in the middle of summer. So our Disasterpiece Theater piece today comes from, and we're going to, I hate to say this, I will try to read fast, but it's really more important if I read it per chapter, considering as different women we're discussing that were groupies. This is from the book Let's Spend the Night Together by Pamela DeBar. And it says, Backstage Secrets of Rock Moses and Super Groupies. Today's chapter, if you would like to watch along, I'm going to tell you, go to Google with your filter off and type in Tura, Tura, SAT Santana, or otherwise known as Miss Japan Beautiful. Just put in Tura, Miss Japan Beautiful. I cannot show you the picture that is on page 2.
Wait, Santana Tura? I've heard of her. Is she an actress?
She ended up being an actress.
Oh, she was in that movie that I watched.
I'm going to do the best I can.
Still faster.
But it looks like that is the picture, okay?
Oh.
It's the whole thing. It's nice. Whoever was talking about big areolas, go look. You're going to see. You found it? So, this is an older story of
wait a minute. Does that book have a Plaster Caster girl in there?
I have not gotten that far. I will not know. I'll tell you when we get there.
I would think she's one of the most famous groupies.
She is. But now remember, I do have to explain in context. This is Pamela meeting these people, and the people are telling her the stories.
Oh, Pamela, she's one of the most famous groupies. Pamela Barnes.
Kimba says she's got that book. She kicked much ass, and Cynthia Plastercaster. That's right. So,
Cynthia, that's who I was thinking of.
When I was barely old enough to discern the dusky difference between the sexes, I dreamed about Elvis. His perfect greasy quiff, smoky cheekbones, and rebellious insolence defined a generation's desire and made a certain skinny, preteen valley girl thrill with delight. Years before puberty caught me between the legs, Elvis's unfettered carnal purity gave me a spine shiver of my destiny. The unsullied wickedness of his wail roused lurking, tamped down wantonness and created a slippery peephole, I said peephole, in immaculate 50s squaredom.
Dear
Sure, I can
God.
read all over the world. He loosened the screws on the Earth's axis and then greased it up good with pomade. And the way he danced, who knew human hips could gyrate like that? I have one of those old-fashioned flip books that show Elvis revolving around the stage in his gold jacket, his knees at odd angles, his pelvis thrusting forward, arms outstretched, eyes half closed, sweat glistening danger. Did moving that way just come naturally to the country boy truck driver? I always assumed Elvis came out of the womb and with a brand new kind of rhythm. But that was before I met the astonishing Tura Santana. Randy, you can listen. You can listen on this one too, Randy. Yes, Tura Santana, the doll who taught Elvis to dance on stage and between the sheets.
Nice.
Back in the 50s, when Elvis came into power, the media kept his collaborative nose out of celebs' bedrooms. Let's see. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit here. Okay, I was enjoying a boisterous chat with the absurdly ample Kitten Nadavad. If you remember her, she was in, if I remember correctly, Faster Pussycat Kill.
Yeah, I watched that recently.
Yeah,
David mentioned that in the chat.
When I noticed my ex Michael deep in conversation with Tura, he caught my eye, giving me a look, and it said, "Get your ass over here now." Michael introduced us, announced that Tura once held the title of Miss Japan Beautiful and had been voted by those in the know as one of America's 10 best undressed, along with burlesque legends like Lily St. Cyr and Tempest Storm, which I shouldn't know those, but I've watched history of burlesque. How can I not be impressed? Slightly more. What
is this
the
a poem?
No, we're reading. This is Disasterpiece Theater. We're just doing a chapter. Anyway, so basically talking about her kill days. She wore her weight well, decked out in a low-cut black ensemble with shiny hair down to her ass, loads of black eyeliner, and gloss fristy lips. Here's another picture that at least I can show of the Asian beauty. Yes.
I could see why Elvis was into that.
Yeah, and we're getting there. We're getting to the meat to the meat and bones here.
No, we're getting to Elvis's meat and griddles.
Oh, yipes. Anyways, so let's see. Trying to speed this up a little bit. So originally, though, Tura, she was a very young girl in the Japan internment camps in the United States in Cali. Yeah, we talk about that here briefly. The reason for her mother was an American Indian. So imagine the features of a Japanese and American Indian. That's how you end up.
Wow,
with the
that's a
Oriental beauty
combination.
That's how you get the Oriental beauty that you get here. Now, of course, she goes off and says that her mom was a circus performer who also happened to do the Hawaiian war chant dance. Now, I'm just trying to get ahead here so I can get you to the good stuff. And okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It was after a wild night of tassel twirling for aging sailors in Biloxi, Mississippi.
What's that mean? Tassel twirling.
Just ask Beetle Babe. That Tura made the acquaintance of a certain blossoming rock and roll singer. I was a big draw that night, she recalls with delight. Oftentimes it took the teenage girls hours to unwind after dishing out damp dreams to horny strangers. On this early morning, she was cooling down by walking along the sand outside the club. I was unwinding on the beach, and this good-looking guy came walking up to me, and I said, "Nice night, isn't it?" And he replied, "Yes, it is, ma'am." Ma'am. I was only 16 years old, and I've never been called ma'am before. I've been fibbing about my age. Everybody thought I was 19. He said, "What are you doing out here so late at night?" I told him I was trying to unwind, and he said, "You too?" The young couple walked slowly along the beach, then sat on the sand talking till the sun came up. He said he did a show up the road a piece, but I didn't know who he was. Once I took a look at those eyes of his, I always had a weakness for blue eyes. I looked at him and thought, oh God, this one's a keeper. Later she realized she never even asked his name. Flash forward 9 months later when the 21-year-old, now she's 21, arrived backstage at Chicago Follies Theater with the owner. Oh, I know, Elvis is 21, I'm sorry. And he goes, do you remember me? Elvis asked. Biloxi, she said, smiling. I didn't know your name then, but yes, I remember Biloxi. Turned out Elvis did see Tura's show in Biloxi, and he enjoyed her Follies routine as well. When he wondered how she moved the way she did, Tura told him her routine was based on martial arts. He asked if I could teach him. She recalls with a throaty chuckle. I told him, martial arts is not only a disciplinary art form, it also teaches you control. And he said, well, you sure got control, Mama. He wanted to know how she did the slide and the splits at the same time. Wanted to know how she did the shimmy, shake, how she shook all over. He was quite intrigued. The enamored singer then jokingly asked Miss Japan Beautiful if she could teach him how to twirl the tassels. I said, no, honey, I can't teach you how to spin 2 tassels, but I could teach you how to spin me.
Whoa.
Elvis grinned and said, well, that might be a novelty. Now, he was
You
shaking
can
up.
spin me, baby.
Yeah, he was shaking up the planet, but even back in 56, he had the Colonel's minders watching his every move.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah, I like that, Randy. That's good. Obviously smitten. He wanted to be alone with Tura. He somehow managed to sidestep his 2 furtive sidekicks and take her to breakfast in an all-night diner. Was it a Denny's? Was it a Sambo's? Who knows? He had the aura, he was going to go places. I was drawn to him mostly by his smile, and that southern drawl could make your knees melt. Back then, he was so down to earth, so natural. He had a natural attraction. Elvis was able to slip away from his protectors 2 more nights in a row, but the third evening, they parked outside Tura's family home, waiting while Elvis enjoyed his first Japanese meal cooked by Tura's dad. The Colonel and those 2 guys thought that was the last of it, but anytime he could get away and sneak out of his room, I'd meet him at a hotel or at my friend's house.
Whoa.
On the first couple of dates, Elvis gave Tura wet kisses on the cheek. I don't know anything about this, but I know, which she thought was sweet, but when he got to her mouth and gave her a wet fish kiss, she felt it was her duty to teach the boy one of life's most important lessons. No, you don't kiss a girl like that. None of the girls have complained before. He goes, and then he goes, well, maybe they didn't know what they were doing either. And he goes, what do you mean? I don't know how to kiss. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't know how to kiss. And she literally showed him how to do it.
Damn, she was like,
okay.
Damn.
Deep breath. I've heard a few fanatical claims to fame before, but this one takes. Now remember, Pam keeps coming in and out of this thing, but this one takes the entire bakery full of 3-tiered cakes. You mean those love me tender lips needed assistance? She assured the bewildered, slightly chagrined Elvis that he didn't have to hold his lips so tight. I didn't do a French kiss at first. I wanted to show him the beginnings of it. Then when he felt the tongue go around, he was like, mama. And then he wanted to learn French kiss. Ooh, I like that. I like that very much. And he went on from there. Once I showed him the difference between how he was kissing and how I kissed, he said, oh, God, that feels good. When I said, yeah, it feels good all over, too, his eyes lit up. He said the exotic dancer began meeting secretly. Oh, Elvis and the exotic began meeting secretly whenever possible. Tura sneaked into his shows and was very pleasantly surprised to see how he had taken her shakes and shimmies and made them their own. It was a thrill to see him do the moves on stage and to know that I was the one to teach them to him, and also how to do it in the bedroom. That was even better. Tura insisted that they keep their affair quiet so the relationship wouldn't damage his upward career. She also didn't expect him to be faithful. He goes, when we were dating, I said, I know you're going to have women throwing themselves at you, and you're not going to be able to say no. Of course, he said otherwise, but he goes, I will if you stay with me. Tura knew better. There were guys who could say no and guys who couldn't, and Elvis just didn't know how to say no. He was always afraid of hurting people's feelings. That's why they took advantage of him, especially the Colonel. They walked all over him because he was so giving. He was a down-home country boy who loved his mama. And he didn't have too much respect for his papa, though. Not until he got older, because his dad was a playa, and Elvis knew his papa was cheating on his mama, which that's been mentioned in different accounts too. So yes, that's true. He didn't like that one bit. And so let's see if I can speed this up a little here.
And Elvis became a player too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Let's see here. Yeah. So let's see. So then Pam is asking Tura if how big, and she goes, Elvis was about average, and that was fine with me. She said, it all depends on how excited you got him. When the Colonel saw Tura's risque act, he suggested he manage her too, promising to make her a very big star, blah, blah, blah. But stripping was Tura's form of rebellion. So basically she said, no thanks, but thanks anyway. And because she refused, that made him pissed. And you know what happens when you get the Colonel pissed.
Yep.
So one night after Tura performed in Memphis, a fervent, obsessed fan got into his car. This is going to get a little odd. I'm sorry. So the fan went to see Tura at her show in Memphis. A fervent, obsessed fan got into his car and pulled a Kurt Cobain, and because she wouldn't date him. When Elvis came to pick her up in his pink Cadillac, he came also upon the grisly scene. The cops were hassling her as if she had something to do with the tragic mess. It was still, here's the disturbing, it was still in his mouth. And damn it, I lost my. Oh, and everything else was in the back seat.
Oh God!
Total surprise. Oh, so he gave her. Oh, so after that, Elvis gave her a diamond engagement ring that night. Talk about going from one end of the spectrum to the other. And Elvis was like, "It's 3.5 carats." And she goes, "What's this? What's this for?" And he goes, "I just asked you to marry me." And I said, "You did?" At first I said yes. I wasn't expecting it because he knew I had a little run-in with the Colonel. Then things changed. Not only was the Colonel out to break up the young couple, his influence over Elvis was becoming stifling. We don't know more about that behavior. Then Elvis tried to put Tura on that age-old Madonna/whore pedestal. I told him I couldn't live on that pedestal. I don't want to be like his mom. I could be his wife and lover, but not his mama. But he was trying to combine with the two, and I didn't mind being worshipped, but I didn't want to be his mama.
When was this book written? When was it written?
Let's see. This book, that pretty much is really the gist of the story.
Like Madonna and Nirvana.
Yeah. No, I added the Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the Madonna
because I didn't want to say something.
I know, but the Madonna whore complex isn't about that Madonna. It's about the biblical Madonna.
2007, Randy, to answer your question.
I gotcha.
But needless to say, so I thought this was interesting too, though. So Tura taught Elvis how to dance, make out, make love, and give head. Then she kissed him goodbye. While Elvis surrendered to the Colonel's manipulation, making less than stellar movies such as Speedway and Clambake. Tura continued to turn heads and raise blood pressure. She drove Francis Albert Sinatra to dizzying distraction and carried on a blazing love affair with Tony Bennett. I said Tony Bennett. She also proceeded to blaze distinctly diverse trails. After 18 years on the burlesque circuit, she landed the sexy role of an unrepentant prostitute in Irma La Douce. I don't know if I'm getting that right. Then made cult history in The Doll Squad and The Astro Zombies. She's the star of her very own comic book drawn by Mike Hoffman, whoever that is. Tura Santana, the ultimate femme fatale. But she's best remembered as Pussycat temptress Varla, whom John Waters calls one of the best villains in screen history. Ballbreaker Varla definitely kicked open doors for dolls ready to combine strength with sexiness. You can be sexy, you can be hot, you can be feminine, and yes, you can kick ass. Now, she claims also that when she got to meet Priscilla Ballou, because she did, and here's the funny part. Priscilla looked Tura-ish. End of story for today.
Wow. He liked her.
He liked her a lot.
A lot.
That the end of today's Disasterpiece Theater. We'll be doing different. Tomorrow, the next shows will be Cherry Vanilla. If you people remember Cherry Vanilla.
Vanilla?
That's
70s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Cherry Vanilla. That was like the was that like the Archie's comic? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what her name was. Cherry something.
Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb. Yeah, she looked like the Archies, but she was like X-rated.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen some of those comics.
Cherry Bomb is on Pilmer's channel. Her name's Rusty. She used to be married to Thor.
Oh.
And,
no, I didn't know that.
I'm supposed to be getting a autographed centerfold here soon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what, sir? My love runs cold and my memories just got sold. The angel was in the centerfold.
Go Blue.
Nice.
Michigan prevails 4 years in a row. They beat Ohio State.
You're correct, Terry. She did work for Bowie. That's going to be like some of the meat of the story. Is Mick Ronson and Ian Hunter in this thing?
Oh, God damn it.
But it is. I'm not making fun of you, Jen. They're in there.
I know.
So is probably everybody else. Ooh, ow.
I'll tell you what, there was a story I read in Rolling Stone magazine about Elvis. It was like right after he died.
Look at Loser Liska. He met her, Tura, at a signing at a video store called Cinemania in the late 90s.
So this Rolling Stone article talked about Elvis's sex life, and literally he used to call his thing Little Elvis.
Oh dear
and
God.
When he would get with ladies, he'd say, "Come on and sing into the mic with Little Elvis." That was like his saying. No, it was in Rolling Stone magazine and everything. Yeah. I couldn't believe when I read that. I was like cracking up, like to no avail. Come on, baby, come meet Little Elvis.
Oh boy.
Like, even the idea of that, I'm just like inwardly gagging. Like, no, and not in the fun way, but like.
Come on, you want to make your Little Elvis sing, don't you? You want to make Little Elvis sing, baby.
Make him gyrate, baby. Make him gyrate.
Make him do the jig. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, we're incorrigible. Before I forget, I have not explained the title of today's.
Oh, please do.
Yeah,
yes.
part two.
Yeah, take two for this. Yeah, Brothers of the Road. ... It's alive. Brothers of the Road. It's alive. Anybody want to take a guess on any of this?
Brothers of the Road. I want to say that has something to do with
Frankenstein.
The Bee Gees.
The same thing, actually, if it's Frankenstein.
Wait a minute, two members of the Creamers. I've heard. Weren't the Creamers a punk band or a girl band? I've heard that name.
Yeah, they were west. Where were they from? Oregon? Or LA? No, where were the Creamers from? I got one of their albums here.
I think they went with the coffee cups. So
is it Allman Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you
Allman
go.
Brothers. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So came out in August '81. This is the front. This is the back, of course, with the
I knew that name sounded familiar.
And of course on this era stuff. All right. So
is it a shroom or is it a butt plug?
It is both. You can use both. So that's right.
Yeah.
Now the shroom. Thank you, Jen. Now the Shroom Butt Plug Society is going to be sending me damn emails.
What's a butt plug?
Did you just ask me what's a butt plug?
Yeah, like,
I am not answering that. Ask Jen. She'll tell you.
I don't get it.
Oh God, that's funny. No, not Hanson, but I bet you Hanson did use butt plugs. And then afterwards they went bop. Okay, so Almond's 10th album, and the only album without J. Johnny Johansson. Yeah, the drummer, and it's the only album with guitarist Dan Toller. Straight from the Heart was the last top 40 hit that the Almonds ever got, and guest
good Bryan Adams song too.
Yeah, that too. And guest appearances from, of course, Charlie Daniels and Jimmy Hall from Wet Willie. Yes, I said Wet Willie. There
was an article in Rolling Stones. I don't know what year that was. It's probably in the early 2000s. And Greg Allman was talking. I think he was dating Cher at the time, or just before he was dating Cher. But he got into a bathtub, and he was kind of drunk, and he's just sitting there, and he looks down, and he says, "There's all this. Looks like a bunch of pepper floating in his in the bathtub, and it was crabs. A bunch of crabs. Yeah.
You can't fix it with Old Bay seasoning on that.
Oh my God, James's comment. I think a butt plug is something you wear in church so people don't hear you fart.
It can be. It can be.
Oh my God. I love Giggly Jen.
Giggly.
Well,
Giggly Jen is fun.
You were up getting whatever you were getting. I mentioned about this was filled with brandy when I got here. I've drank the whole thing. Straight brandy.
Yeah.
Straight brandy.
I could go for some Irish coffee. I could go for maybe when it gets to be Christmas time. I might go get my Apple Crown Royal and my ginger ale. That's like my favorite holiday drink.
I've been partaking the whole time.
That might be the only episode that will not be powered by coffee. It'll be powered by whiskey. That'd be very alternative.
As I mean, when Jen drinks, Giggly Jen emerges.
Yeah.
I love it. And she gets bouncy too, real bouncy. She gets real bouncy.
She will be on a hippity hop, and Pasties will be seen.
Man!
From this last one, hold on a minute. Okay, hang on. Bouncy.
Oh, look at her! Love her. Oh God,
I love you. Anyways, okay. So September 78.
Mello's dreaming, man.
Oh, she knows.
This was still sealed. I broke open the seal before I came on here.
Look at that. It's alive!
I did not know Ozark Mountain Daredevils did this album. This is a double album that was released in September 78, recorded in April 78, basically from a string of Missouri and Kansas runs, not to be confused with Kansas the band itself. This is the last album on A&M. The last album on A&M Records before they would go sign on and go do an album for Columbia in 1980. This made it to 176 on the U.S. charts, but you Australian fans, you Australian people must have loved it a lot more because it got to number 84 on the Kent charts in Australia. Now this is, like I said, you still got the promo blurb there. I did the best I could, but this, of course, being a gatefold, and a very nice looking gatefold too, and of course factory sealed for your protection. So I guess in essence, it's probably a record condom, I guess, huh? And of course, you're going to be looking at that label, which I always love that label. That was a great label. So that is the explanation of Brothers of the Road is alive. Take two, thanks to the one who couldn't stop showing her little tits.
It wasn't me this time.
Howdy.
Hey,
it was not you this time, Jen. You're right. And if it was you, we would have kept the clip.
Randy, Paul.
What's up?
Hey guys.
Hi, Dave.
I did. Yeah.
Hey, Paul, you inspired me with that cover because I got a couple things that kind of like are similar in a way.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave,
hang on a second.
What plug is? I have no idea.
No comment.
Oh my God. Hey, that's a nice looking album. for those races.
Right. Then we got this one.
Sounds auto racing.
Oh, sure. There's a collectible market for that.
Wait. Show that one again.
What?
Does it have any band name or anything on the bottom?
So say Fleetwood Records.
Fleetwood Records.
Ah.
Cool. I got a big collection of stuff like that. Surf and hot rods.
Right after talking about butt plugs, you're saying something's real big. I was like, oh, where is this going?
Yeah, there you go. The butt plugs were in early '60s bands. I toured with the Ripcords, and
they're all like car like related.
And the Screaming Cheetah wheelies.
Yep, I got that one. Safari.
I've seen that one, but it was all stomped on by an elephant, or I would have grabbed that.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Like the new Cheech and Chong song.
Those are like budget labels, Wimcoat, Diplomat.
See that one there is Jerry Cole.
I love that cover.
Crown Records, that's a budget.
Yes, Jerry Cole was the sessions musician on that.
Oh, okay. Wow. I've heard of that name. I'm not sure why, but yes.
Shut down.
Various artists.
I've heard that one before.
Randy?
Are these all car records?
That's awesome.
I don't have that one. What's
Wheels and Speed?
I've seen that one too. I didn't have it, but I saw it recently.
The whole record just sounds of cars.
Hey, show that front again. Burnt wheels and what?
Burt Wheels and the Speedsters.
Burt Reynolds? Is it Burt Reynolds in the car?
Yeah, right.
No.
Then I got a bunch of these too. I got like a railroad.
I need Ringo here.
Wait a minute. What did that album cover say? How to run a train?
Train sounds or something.
I'm teasing. I knew what it said. I just Conjunction, junction. What's your function?
Here's a picture disc.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, what year is that? 70 what? Or 80?
75 years.
Yeah,
so 86.
Camaro, right?
After I was born.
86.
Yeah.
Me too, loser list. Nice. Like the last surf rock I found was Dick Dale. On Capitol, and I did say Dick, and the one on Capitol and one on Deltone. I found
those are always good sellers because they attract the record collector and they also attract the automotive and then the collector. So.
Now here's one. Speaking of that kind of stuff, and I never saw this and I've never seen it again too, but I bought it for $1. Capitol Records put out for like Speedboat. Which I'm going, why the hell would anybody want to listen to Speedboat? I could see for racing, but oh boy.
Okay.
I've heard of her. Yeah.
Is that the actual singing nun?
It's Sally Field's sister. She was the flying nun, and she's the singing nun.
Movie, The Singing Nun. I'm wondering if it's a soundtrack to that, or is this the actual real life singing nun?
No, this is
actual real life.
Okay.
Is the real singing nun.
I got that 45 record.
Is that the one with the Dominique?
Dominique, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you know this. I know this.
Wow. See, now that's I mean, now it'd be $1,000 weekend or maybe $10,000 weekend.
Wow.
So she was only $100. That's actually probably relative market. Wow. Does that say Bald Bill Hagen? Like that's going to be anything to attract people to buy an album? Look, it's Bald Bill Hagen, but he's bald, but not for the reason you think. He got circumcised.
I definitely mistook that for Bill Hader for a second and was very confused.
Oh, that would have even been funnier if it was Bill Hader.
Yeah, this is CBS News.
And he'd sing it like Stefan.
Yes.
He's some kind of singer.
What the hell is she holding?
I don't know what that is. Is that a dog? What am I looking at?
Is that the case for her butt plug?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Absolutely. A really big one.
Oh my God! Well, everything else can be real big in the world. Might as well have butt plug. I have come across a few of those test albums, and I really like them. There's a market for that shit.
There you go.
Back when it was good. Back when Admirals were good.
Oh, I've heard that. I've heard that song.
Is this part of the Mandela effect?
Yeah, damn you! I just was going to say that.
I told you I'm psychic. You don't believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
Golf instructions. On
See,
fire.
now,
Yeah, they'll do a whole book and everything. Like, I got some weird records, man. I got some weird freaking records.
In the world, I don't know why I love it, but I do.
Did that say featuring Dorf? Dorf.
Yeah, right.
Name that trivia.
This is pretty cool.
Ooh, what's this?
Percussion.
Ooh.
Cool.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, I probably
Sounds like a Sandy Nelson offshoot album.
I know, right? It's a sampler, it says.
Bizarro
Sampler.
would be all over that.
Yeah.
one.
Oh, probably.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, how's he doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
Just do a stream.
Stay around.
Plan
That's
for
you-
reducing.
If you
Reducing
subscribe
what,
to
though?
Good Housekeeping magazine, this is what they produce.
Is that Richard
It's a good.
Simmons?
No, I don't know who it is.
I think it's a lady.
Oh, Jen, you would appreciate this.
Well, what is that? Facial expression.
Oh my God.
Am I thinking of the
Really?
Magic Christian now? Silent scream, tiny face.
Yep, that's what, and it's a gatefold too.
Mhm.
Oh my God. It literally
So
is.
is it-
I forgot to say it.
Wow.
That's probably a big seller, man. Seriously.
Maybe I'm gonna. Hey,
That's
16
cool.
millimeter Kingdom, they're going up for sale.
Yeah.
Sound
You
effects.
never know.
Look, sound effects. I got a cool little diagram back there. I love those kind of pictures. I
Yeah.
just love film like illustration. This is
Good
pretty
stuff,
cool.
loser.
Oh,
I love
Squirrel.
the
Cool.
artwork and the design
I just
of that.
love that font. And you know what's weird? When you take the
Yeah.
album out, look at this.
Oh shit! It's got like a cutout in there. It's
Got cutout,
cool.
Yeah, it's really
Mm.
weird. Really,
I
really
never
weird.
seen a fight like that.
I never did either. So again, I haven't listened to any of these. I'm just finding them and putting them together. And
Arthur Murray.
yeah,
They still have Arthur Murray dance schools out there, people. They do.
Yep.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go. We need to play that so that when Jen's got the pasties, you can do it.
Oh wow!
Request to put them back on.
Catholic.
Yeah.
And then you show the Catholic Mass right after. It's like, oh, there's the Catholic
Yeah,
guilt
right.
on me.
Oh, this was great. This might even be worth something. I don't even know.
I love Jane and Dean.
ESP. Oh my God.
Holy shit. You know what? I heard about
Kreskin.
that album. Yes.
Kreskin, the guy that Johnny Carson used to portray.
I've never seen that one before.
Neither
Yeah.
have I.
Songs to celebrate, like every occasion.
Sweet King and a Choral, huh?
Ooh, yes. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Helen Gurley Brent. She has something to do with Cosmopolitan. Helen
I
Gurley.
did not mean to go into Stefan mode there, but I heard it as soon as I did it. I was like, damn it.
Common bird songs. If anybody wanted to learn some bird songs.
Janet Sloan.
Okay.
This is
okay.
before Jane Fonda.
All right. I
Before
got a confession to make. Oh, boy.
There, Jane.
Yeah.
No, that was off the line, man.
That commie, Jane Fonda.
And wait, before Jane Fonda.
Oh my God.
There used to be
Now
this
that's
really
Richard
like
Simmons.
there used to be this hot chick that was in a Chicago local TV. She'd be up at 6 a.m. and
Was it Fit and Be
I
Fit?
would-
Please tell me it's
I
not
would-
Fit and Be Fit.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this much: she was so hot. I was just like, by 6:05, I wasn't watching anymore. I was doing other things.
Oh, it definitely wasn't that. This is an old lady.
Oh God, no.
Mind development. Stanford University Mind Development.
The Jane Fonda ones remind me of that Nancy Sinatra one that I have somewhere.
That's not what your country will do for you, but what you will do for your country.
After he died, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Could
Profile courage.
you imagine the like promo?
And
I'm
it's
John
compendium.
F. Kennedy. I know I'm dead, but here we are with a 2-album set. A profile of courage. You could go off
And we're
and hear
gonna
all my
end.
famous speeches.
Here's the final one. You're gonna love this one.
Sex is my business. Hell
And
yeah.
I got to tell you,
It's on
sex
the
is my
street
business.
corner. I love it, man.
Awesome.
Where'd you get these, Mello?
I'm finding them in this collection that I inherited from a guy that I, been living with and taking care of for the last 10 years. And unfortunately, last year he passed away, and I'm selling it really to also stay here. I got a lot of things to pay for this house, so
cool.
I wouldn't even know where to put this stuff. Honestly, if I couldn't stay here, I don't.
It's kind of
it's really going to wind up going in the dumpsters. I mean, that would be sad to see.
You got me on that
You'd
one,
be
loser. I don't know
surprised, man. You know, Michael Pilmer buys that stuff. You know, when he goes to thrift stores, and it's amazing.
That's why I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yep, it's very rare.
Here's my channel, 16 millimeter Kingdom.
Kilmer's a good dude. I like him. I could see him maybe going for that stuff too. He loves the odd and the unusual.
Yeah.
That would be great.
So it's not showing up as a link because you're not modded. If you send it to me, I can copy paste it over.
There you go.
Hey,
wait. Well, this is all it is, really. If you just type this in eBay.
Oh, okay. You can do it that way. Yeah. That'll work.
16, yeah.
Hey, Paul, is this the one you're talking about with the speedboats? It's on Liberty.
Actually, no, it's not. But how do I explain this? The cover that I think that Mello showed about the drag strip, it was that type of a cover.
Here's another Hornets motorcycle.
That's cool. Never seen those either.
And then here's I just pulled a little stack. This is the ghouls.
Nice.
Dracula's. What is it?
That's cool.
Juice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, I love seeing these weird records. That's why I put those records aside, because they're all weird. They're not like, I can't even classify those records.
Back in the 90s, I was going to record stores and trying to pull all this stuff, because it was cheap. It was pretty cheap back then.
Right. It was.
Lisa admitting it is the first step of the 12.
Yeah.
But these, I got the stereo and the mono of this one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
But those are all.
I ain't the only one with weird records.
No, not at all.
Hey, Paul, can I show you some 45 records I got today?
Sure, give me 1 second. See, I don't know if I would have lasted 20
Ooh,
minutes there,
it's
Lisa.
show and tell.
Something tells
I feel like we're at show and tell.
Doing aerobics for half an hour.
Man, we gotta sit through this jazz
I'd be gone.
No, I'm not going to show. I got to show one for Jen.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
I got to show one for Jen. It's sort of together.
Turn that light on.
Oh my God, I was just listening to this. I swear to God. No way.
I know.
His final studio album.
Rest in peace to both.
Okay.
Actually, this year they just remastered it and put it out again with bonus tracks on it. That was why it was on my radar again.
Paul, here's some part of Clyde McPhatter, Treasure of Love.
Oh, sure.
I love Clyde
voice.
McPhatter. Clyde was awesome.
Yeah, I just listened to these
with the dominoes, if I remember
I
correctly.
love the song Kiddio. Kiddio is my favorite one from Clyde.
Burke Benton, not Clyde.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. What song am I thinking from Clyde McPhatter?
Lee Andrews, Teardrops.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's good.
Doo-wop type song from 57.
Lee Andrews and the Hearts. Yes.
Hold on. I've never come across, I know this song, Do You Want to Dance by Bobby Freeman from 58.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good song.
Do you want to dance?
Yeah. Good song.
I bet you got some good stuff, Double D, in that collection.
For this one, it's Miller.
Including by artists with double Ds.
Oh, I never saw that one before. That's interesting.
It's on YouTube. Look the song up sometime.
Yeah, you know your artists.
What is that? Late 50s, early 60s?
58.
Mm-hmm.
58.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's instrumental, basically.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Instrumentals, that era, they're the best.
What else? Teen Idol. Let me see. Neil Sedaka, Next Door to an Angel.
I got a lot of Neil Sedaka. That was my guy's favorite artist. One of them.
Aww.
Yeah, his early stuff was good, man.
I literally got like probably over 50 Neil Sedaka records, like different individual packaged ones.
Yeah.
All.
Doo-wop type group, Dimensions.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
It's a remake of of course, the Judy Garland song.
Yeah.
Look it up. Some of those.
I'll have to, because oh my God, I want to hear that.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
Who wants
I'll
to
look it
talk
up
to
on
Teddy
this
Bear?
side, see how much it is.
You know, Perry Como. Well, that makes a real go
Oh,
round.
I love Perry Como. Love Perry Como.
And the B-side.
I love the soundtrack for Blast of the Past with Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone. All Perry Como in that movie. It's phenomenal.
My God, I haven't seen that. How long?
That movie is it's one of my. It's got to be my top 20 movies. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love that movie too. I've got on DVD. I've had that for.
Oh, is that it there,
close to
sir?
20 years.
No, I got these guys.
Okay, good.
These I got over a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Gene Chandler, Duke
Of Duke of Earl, classic
Yeah.
stuff there. I love that song.
There's some real obscure songs that hit the Billboard Hot 100, but not the top 40.
Oh, wow.
So you'd really have to look at that. Jimmy Beaumont, Air Base Crimes from 61.
Oh, I never seen
Jimmy
that one. Nice
Beaumont.
label.
Jimmy Beaumont is phenomenal.
Wasn't that Skyliners?
Yes.
With the Skyliners, yeah.
Skyliners.
Yeah,
Okay.
Skyliners are incredible. I know some of these groups because of my man that was here. That was another one of his favorites was the Skyliners.
63, Teddy Randazzo, Big Wide World.
Okay.
Sort of a pop, easy listening song.
Cold Picks.
Every time I see a Colpix, I keep praying Davey or Michael.
Me
but I
too.
never find Marcel's, yes, but no.
63, Rick Nelson, that wasn't a big hit. I got
Sure.
a woman. And the B-side.
That's what he's covering the same one Elvis did, right? I got one.
Man,
Oh,
those
for
first
some reason, I
two,
thought it was
those first
James
two Ricky
Brown.
Nelson albums are awesome, man. Some of that rockabilly on that.
Yeah, Randy, I have like 4 or 5 Rick Nelson albums. The
Yeah.
original ones.
I love playing Garden Party. It's a fun song to perform.
This is the same guy who did Mother-in-Law, but
Mm.
from 61
Yeah.
Minute Records.
Some cool labels, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt.
a lot of independent labels back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun to look at.
Nice.
All right. Yay. That was some good stuff.
You done good,
Yeah.
Billy. You done real good.
Yeah, thanks, Randy.
Huh?
I'm just glad somebody else remembers that freaking Sinatra album because I mentioned no one knows what the hell I'm talking about.
There's a music video to that song, LA's My Lady, I found
Yes,
out.
there is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I picked.
Come here a second.
I got this.
You're waiting. Your public awaits you.
I've been after this.
Oh,
for a long time.
Wait, what was Randy
Oh.
showing? You switched screens to.
Oh wait. Oh,
Oh, the little monkey.
got
hi.
the little guy there.
Oh, he's got
He's so
Sonic on
cute.
today.
Got Sonic. Yeah, you just got him.
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah.
Just got
Are those
Sonic.
onesies?
No.
Did he try to run fast like Sonic?
Yeah, he tries to run like Sonic. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you say you had stuff?
Yeah,
Nice, my good
Saturday
man.
night when I was a little kid and I got my onesies, man, it was all over. You know?
Me too.
Oh yeah, you slip and slide all over the floor with them things.
I was looking for this for a long time. The adverts.
Oh, I've
This
seen
is
that.
one chord one
I never saw it.
and kick step. I couldn't get the. This is like a reissue, like the year later.
For a second, I thought that was Billie Eilish. For a second there,
But the original
It
is
was just
man,
later.
it's for so much money, and then this was a
Oh,
US
you
one I got this from, but it's a UK.
it almost looks like Joan Jett a little bit too.
Sort of.
Almost looks like back when I was in my goth phase.
Yeah, I guess you could almost say that could look like Linda Ronstadt too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a lot of people.
They
Or
just
what was that? What's that goth band? What's that dude that always wears the makeup?
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson. There we go.
Yeah,
Ninja
I was
Troll
gonna
Rock.
say that too. That too.
Yeah, so that's all I got in the
I
mail.
told him that.
Oh, okay. So
Told him that I got.
Trekker's saying, I don't know, are you being serious? They just solved the DB Cooper case? Because that'd be quite interesting still, even though that's what, almost 55 years ago.
Told
What?
him that I got a burger slipper and it's cute.
Well, why don't you show him the cute burger slipper then?
I
You,
got. This is.
show the burger slipper.
I don't.
Here, let me have
I
it
don't
then.
got it.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Jesus, he scared the shit out of me. Damn you, Randy. Damn you. I'm old.
Oh, that was funny.
You don't want to know.
I
Oh man, what a show, man! The show's just getting better and better.
Patrick's auction. I got these also.
Is it a burger?
Okay.
It's not a burger, it's a french fry.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's a French fry.
Oh, did we?
Chad says it's
Oh,
cute.
Bo Diddley? Cool.
Mine
sounds
are
like
just
you're
exciting.
It sounds like you're saying.
Yeah.
It sounds like saying boogers.
I
got a cute burger.
She sounds like you're saying cute booger.
No.
Only
I got a burger shop.
This isn't a drive-up window. You don't have to get that close to the mic.
I got a boogie in my butt.
The one with the Mexican radio.
That's the only Ball Blue album I have. Yeah.
Remember? Do you remember the Eddie Murphy comedy album? He had a song called "Boogie in Your Butt." I got a boogie in my butt. Got a big roll in my butt. That was so great.
I can hear it. Showing burgers.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
burgers.
Who gave him the red number 12 drink?
Yeah.
We should do that. Show your boogers. I'll go first. Hold on.
If Shannon was here, she'd be happy to oblige.
Oh,
I know she
Nasty boogers.
It's got like a hypnoticness to it.
Oh.
That's really.
Oh, I have that album too.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. I never found any of the albums.
It's kind of electronic band, sort of.
You know what though? Here's something that I remember from MTV. It's similarly related, and maybe some of it came from a soundtrack. Let me see if I can find the song here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I don't know if you ever heard this song. I did back in then, but he ends up doing an interesting collaboration. This is Stan we're talking about.
Stan, don't box me in.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's
exactly right there.
From Rumblefish.
Yeah.
Double D's comment for a second so I can answer it.
Hang on one second. And
Dudley Moore. Oh.
So, which version of the book? Do you mean musical bumps or do you mean offbeat? I have both of them just because I'm a completionist, but yes, I do.
Oh yeah, you're fan. Dudley Moore, you're a fan of, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mega Dudley fan. Mega Dudley.
It's like the one fandom that, like, in one fell swoop, I was pretty much able to collect everything he ever did because I happened to just by chance get into him right after he died, and people were flipping everything with his name on it. So I was able to just go right through, collect all the things in like a 9-month span.
He was great, man. He was just, I love him in Bedazzled. Bedazzled was phenomenal.
I wish I could find that 45 record.
Sure, because it led me to Liza Minnelli too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to turn my camera because I'll never get it back right again this way real quick, but I do have an Arthur poster on my wall in the corner over there.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
It's actually a Japanese one. It's pretty cool.
Is it above your bed?
No, I actually have 3 framed Frank Sinatra albums above my bed. Anyway, to answer David's question, yes, I do. Which version?
Oh.
Yeah. Hang on. Show those.
2 books.
I have the US one and the UK one. I don't know why they're under different titles, but they're the same book. But again, for completionism, I wasn't positive going in, so I was like, I'll just buy both just in case.
How many books do you have, man?
How many what?
Books.
Oh God, too many. I mean, one of my bookcases is literally nothing but like music biographies and like actor biographies, and then I have one for everything else.
Yeah.
I got hundreds of books.
And
I mean, probably a few thousand. Books upon books. I got like a library. Books.
Hey, you might be only 5'3", but you're still taller than Dudley Moore was.
Just sent you pics. I may have found your Christmas present.
And I'll tell you what, my favorite Dudley Moore role of all time is 10.
Mm-hmm.
I love 10, but I also love Foul Play too. What he did in Foul Play.
Ironically, when it came to Foul Play, when I saw Arthur first time, I thought that was the movie that Foul Play was. So I kept waiting for the bed scene and everything, and it never happened. I was like, so wait, What movie is
They were
that? So I
similar
just started-
characters in a lot of ways.
Right, but it's why I started going down the rabbit hole of just watching his movies till I found that one because nobody would tell me what it was.
Honestly, they said at the time that role that he played in Foul Play actually inspired the story of Arthur. You know what I mean? The whole consistency and the way that he played that part. The director saw that and they said, we got to make a character like this. And they contacted Dudley Moore.
Surprised me because I know that they wrote that character for him specifically.
For him, right. And they saw it in Foul Play. And that's what they said back then at the time.
He's actually the one that insisted on Liza in the role of Linda Marola.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he'd walk if they didn't use her.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, cool.
So it's just like, wow. Go Dudley.
That's like the kind of same scenario that Neil Diamond demanded that Lucy Arnaz play in that role. He wanted Lucille Ball's daughter. And she did a great job. Lucy Arnaz did a great job in that movie. I'm surprised she didn't do more movies after that because she really did a great part.
Hey, Kimba, have you ever read Commando? Johnny Ramone book? That's a good one. That's one of those. When I got that, I picked it up and I read it within 3 hours. I went all the way through it. You know?
Sure.
Never set it down. It was so good.
Don't you like books like that? But then you're sad when it's over. It's like, oh shit, I read all of it already.
Yeah.
I'm like that with documentaries, like I was with the Complete Beatles. Like when it was getting to the end, I'm like, oh, I don't want. Or John Lennon, Imagine. You really don't want it to end. Then it's like,
no, it's like you wish they were longer, but at the same time, if you imagine them being longer, it might have ruined what made them so special, though.
But saying that, how many people out there in our universe here would go and watch the hundreds and hundreds of hours of Get Back?
Yeah, no doubt.
Nobody saw yet.
As much as my knee-jerk reaction wants to say yes, just what made it into the actual Get Back film, I was like, good God, when is this thing frigging over? It's so... Now, see, if they have the kind of footage of, 65, 66, that would be my era of give me everything you have.
Right.
See Paul pick a nose nugget. Shit like that. Speaking of, anyways, hey, how you doing?
Well, I mean, it's not as cool as being able to say that, but I mean, there was that one time that I got to go to the restaurant that he co-owned, and it happened to be one of the nights that he was performing there when I was a little kid, way before I was an actual fan. I've actually shared this story time video on my channel before, so.
Talking about Dudley?
Yeah, I'm talking about Dudley.
Okay, that's still,
Because a couple times a week, he used to go in there and he'd play piano, and nobody would ever hassle him. He wasn't corded off or anything. Literally just playing piano off to one side of the room and everything.
Cool.
And I couldn't have been older than 5 or 6 tops, but I mean, to me, piano players, they're basically God to me. I have a weakness for most musicians, but pianists, they're, for whatever reason, the one that just stops me in my damn tracks. So me being me, the minute my dad went out for a smoke and my mom went to the bathroom, I just kind of wandered the fuck over there. I had no shame about it. Just kind of chin on the side of the piano, just looking up at it. He didn't seem bothered. And then my bold ass just plopped down next to him. Just like I belonged there. My dad has a photo of this somewhere, although he apologized left and right. No, she's fine.
Yeah, dig that out.
Stay there. It's like, okay. And then in between songs, he asked me what kind of music I like to listen to, and being Beatle nerd from birth, I mean, I was just like, I like the Beatles.
But Jen, you got to realize that, knowing that story, how old were you?
5 or 6.
Okay, now just think of that. 20 years later, you just have this pence for loving Dudley Moore. You grew up knowing
I didn't connect those dots until I happened upon his album Songs Without Words, and I had this deja vu moment of, why do I know this? And my dad's like, because of this, and he brought the picture. I was like, holy shit, that's the same guy. No. Oh my God. No.
Yeah, but from that moment on, you love Dudley Moore. You you love Dudley Moore at that point once you realize.
Who the hell knew it would come full circle?
For me, it was Captain Kangaroo. I met Captain Kangaroo at like 5 years old. Got a picture with him. I'm going to dig it out somewhere. And literally, I've always loved Captain Kangaroo and loved like the episodes. And I remember actually meeting it as one of my earliest memories. You know, meeting Bob Keeshan, the real Captain Kangaroo. He even had his Captain Kangaroo outfit on and everything. It was like amazing.
That's so fun.
Oh yeah, that's how I can understand that, like what you mean and relate in that sense.
Something bad
But yeah, so like the other bit of the story that I didn't get to tell, like he asked like what I liked to listen to on the Beatles. He asked what my favorite song was, and at that moment in time, it happened to be when I'm 64. Just
I was like, that's nice.
on cue, no sheet music off the top of his head. Boom! It's like,
yeah, right. He was that good. That's why.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I bet
I didn't realize that, but as we look, I was like, he's magic.
Guys that like that are that good, or right off the top of their head. They don't even have to know as long as they know the song in their mind, it comes
that's
out.
a skill set I wish I had.
That's what I do myself. Literally, if I hear it, it comes right out my hands, and I know literally off the top of my head 2,000 songs.
Yeah.
See, I don't have that skill set. I've maybe about 5 that I know off the top of my head. That
I did literally in Seaside Heights. I have the record. I did 140 songs in a row, 14 hours straight. My lips were bloody from the grate on my
stream of 11 hours. Holy shit, no.
That was standing there playing too.
Yeah,
everyone in the bar. 75, 76. They were all counting along. They couldn't believe I was still going. I got it on video too. I videoed the whole thing. Yeah, I should put it on my channel.
Whoever's talking in the background, are they okay?
Where am I? Am I somewhere to be found?
Yeah, don't worry. It's a mellow moment. Trust me.
Right. It's me from 5 minutes ago. It came back in time.
Yeah. All right, people. I know this is gonna be a bit early, being it's 2 hours 12 minutes, but you know what? I'm kind of getting tired a little bit. I'm burned out, and I just want everybody, I just want to thank everybody for being up on screen, up in the audience. I think we're gonna try to do one Tuesday night. We'll try to do one Tuesday night.
Awesome.
But until then, guys, you know what? Have a great rest of the weekend.
What a fun time.
I hope your teams win, and I hope that. Now, okay. You know what? Yeah, you got a few seconds because I'm about ready to get off of here.
Do not show that chick again.
Yeah, don't show her again. I'm mad at her. You know that?
Hi.
Now stay backstage though, because there's going to be a reason. All of you, including you, Shannon, just hang on.
Okay.
Because here it is.
Here's the sign off.
Yes. Hey, hang on.
Love that sign off. Love it.
Yeah. There'll be a new one for New Year's Eve. Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.